Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is True Crime Tuesday yet again, and today we will be talking about the very sudden and possibly sinister death of Thai actress Tangmo. Nida Pachivirapong, or better known as Tangmo, was born on September 13, 1984 in Bangkok, Thailand. When she was 3 years old, her parents separated, therefore she lived with her dad her whole life. Now, sadly, her dad did die a few years ago due to an illness. But aside from this, Tangmo lived a very normal yet happy childhood. She attended the College of Social Innovation and gained her bachelor's degree before starting her career in 2003 at the age of 19. She starred in many TV shows and movies in her home country of Thailand, and she gained quite the fan base along those years. She was a popular and well-loved actress, model, influencer, and well, she did a lot of jobs here and there. But her most notable project was a movie called Ghost of Maynak. At the age of 29, Tangmo got married to Thai singer Tono. However, that didn't really work out, and just after 2 years of marriage, the two decided to separate due to personal issues. Now, fast forward to the current year, 2022, everything in Tangmo's life seemed to be going great until she went missing on the night of February 24th. According to reports, Tangmo was hanging out on a speedboat with some of her closest friends. They were said to be cruising the Chao Phraya River at around 9 p.m. She and her friends were said to be having a great time cruising the river when Tangmo suddenly falls off the speedboat at around 10:40 p.m. or an hour and a half after they initially left the dock. A search and rescue operation started immediately. However, her body was only retrieved 38 hours after she initially disappeared. She was found on February 26th at approximately 1 kilometer away from where she was said to have fallen off. Now, sadly, it was actually her brother who discovered her remains floating in the river. Tangmo Nida was only 37 years old. Her official cause of death was ruled accidental due to drowning. However, people suspect that there is more to Tangmo's death than what the police are saying. And according to the public, they think that what happened is more sinister than what we are being told, because an injury found on the actress could be a sign of foul play. Medical examiners reported finding a deep cut on the actress's leg. However, according to the authorities, this cut could have been from when she fell off the speedboat and possibly hit the propeller. Now, this of course became huge news in Thailand and eventually around the world when it blew up on TikTok when some CCTV footage went viral. Now, I did try to look for the CCTV footage, the original one that was posted. However, I couldn't find it anymore, and most of them are edited or are just replicas of the video or reenactments of the video itself. But I did see the original post, and it looks sketchy, okay? It looked very sketchy in my opinion, because at the rear end of the boat, you can clearly see someone trying to reach out for those floaters, the floating things on the end of the speedboat, and it seemed like someone was trying to take those floaties so that the person who was in the water couldn't reach the top of the boat. Now, there were reportedly 5 other people with her on this speedboat. And all of these 5 people started to raise suspicion when their stories started to not add up with each other. According to them, they were all having a great time. They were partying on the speedboat. They were having wine and listening to music. However, according to them, none of them were intoxicated and none of them were on illegal substances. However, I didn't really see any reports of tests having been done to corroborate that or to prove that they were not intoxicated or under any type of influence. Now, according to these 5 friends, when Tangmo fell off, 30 minutes had already passed before they realized that she was missing, and that they spent another 20 minutes trying to look for her before calling the authorities for help. Or rather, the locals. They asked help from the locals and then the authorities the next day. But my question is, how did they know that she had been gone for 30 minutes already when no one actually saw her fall off, allegedly? So that is quite sketchy, in my opinion. But anyway, there were a few witness accounts. And on one account, this person said that she saw Tangmo fall off the speedboat, and when Tangmo was screaming and this person tried to tell the other people on the boat that someone had fallen off, no one could hear her because the music was being played too loud. Now, the people that she was with on that night were obviously of no help. However, they only made things worse by sharing their different theories on how she might have fallen off. According to one of them, she might have went to the rear end of the speedboat to relieve herself and fallen that way. Another one said that she might have tripped and fallen off when she was trying to look for her phone. Now, the driver, on the other hand, says that the floor on the speedboat was wet and that Tangmo was wearing high heels and she might have slipped off without them noticing. Now, the manager, Tangmo's manager, who was also there, said that Tangmo was asked to wear a life jacket. However, she refused because she wanted to take selfies and not ruin her outfit. He also says that she probably drowned because she doesn't know how to swim. However, according to her mother, Tangmo's mother, Tangmo was a good swimmer and that something like this would probably not happen to her by accident because she was always such a careful person. Now, Tangmo's mother also suspects that there is some sort of foul play involved because according to her, prior to this incident happening, Tangmo voiced out how she feared that her manager was planning something bad and that he was up to no good. And now, of course, everyone felt so sorry for the mother who lost her daughter so suddenly and tragically. However, the public started to question Tangmo's mother as well once it was publicized that she had received a compensation of 30 million baht, or what is equivalent to almost 900,000 US dollars. And here's the thing. Tangmo's mother was questioned even more when she publicly announced that she forgave 2 out of the 5 people who were involved. And she did this allegedly after receiving the 30 million baht in compensation. But according to her, her forgiveness had nothing to do with the money that she received. A total of 29 witnesses were interviewed, and the speedboat owner and the driver were both charged with illegally operating an unauthorized vehicle. But all 5 of them were charged with negligence and making false statements to the authorities because, as I have mentioned, their stories or version of events did not line up. Sadly, this is all the information that we have so far, and this case is currently ruled as an accident. However, the last thing I heard was that Tangmo's loyal fans are trying to protest for this case to be reopened, reevaluated, or reinvestigated. And yeah, it is a bit sketchy. However, it is also totally possible that everything was an accident. We don't really know for now. I guess this is where I'll end today's video. I'll give you guys an update if more news or more information comes out. But as of now, thank you so much for listening to Tangmo's story. I hope you guys found that interesting, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did and subscribe if you haven't. All of my social media handles will be listed down below, so go ahead and check that out if you want. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all on my next video.